Hello and welcome to the Growing Green podcast. Your host, Jeremiah Jennings, is the owner of Growing Green Landscapes in Birmingham, Alabama, and has a passion for growing the entrepreneurship community for those who are young in business. Being a business owner isn't easy, especially in the early years, and that's why in this show we dive into a wide range of topics covering all the challenges small business owners deal with. Even if your company is generating $1 million or more, the stories from our great guest and Jeremiah's own firsthand experiences will propel your business forward. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to an episode today here on the Growing Green podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I am super excited to come to you today with another fresh new episode for your Monday. Welcome into another Marriage Monday with the bros.
That's an intro.
Savannah is not here with us today. She hit the sack, but we're going to bring it to you today. We'll pick up with our regularly scheduled programming next week, but this will be a two-part show. It's going to be a fun show. Go over to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast to hear the rest of it, unless you want the first one.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
She's not here, so I can say it.
Exactly, and not get reprimanded.
I don't have a clicky pen, though, or a utility knife.
Yeah, exactly, utility knife.
Does she play that game where you put your hand down and you pop in between each finger?
Did you listen to the episode where I stapled my finger?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah,
because she got it back on you. She was like making fun of you. I don't know how you staple your finger, but that's
Blake doesn't listen to shows. So the context here. Blake Albertson here with us, folks.
The Brian's Lawn Maintenance podcast.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
The context is Savannah always fidgets with something. And I had a mini stapler one day, like the little tiny ones. Had it open, and I was just like messing with it, and I punched it, and it literally stapled my finger.
You had to cut the show. You had to cut the show for like 5 minutes.
No, I left it. It was live the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I pulled it out and we moved on.
Oh, I thought you had to come back.
I'd be passed out on the ground, bro.
That's a commercial break, bro.
Yeah. No, it was fine. Maybe I did. I don't remember, honestly.
I thought you were we got to come back to this.
Maybe I did.
Because you were bleeding or something. And Savannah's like, we have to go to the hospital.
Look, after you cut it off with hedge trimmers, you can do it
dude.
I would be out, bro. You're a better man than I am. If I cut my fingers with hedge trimmers, I don't know what I would do or think or say.
It was wild. Yeah,
How's that for an intro?
Talking to Patrick on.
What the heck, bro? This morning, you know what I'm talking about? I was like, why would you say that?
And, did you see?
Were you in that room? No, you were in Mark's room. You were learning stuff.
Pat looked at him. He said. He did this, and I said, "What if you had lost your middle finger?" It was just air.
It was such a abstract, off the cuff, out of pocket,
out of nowhere.
That was rough.
But the first day I met him, I was like, "Dude, I was gonna ask you what happened to your finger," because I was like, I had my own story, so I feel like I have.
I didn't even
the
know.
right to do that.
I didn't even
know. He got it. Did he tell you how? You know how?
Something about was it a door getting shut?
Slammed in a tailgate.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. He just literally lost the pinky?
Yeah, it was. He had gloves on, and he was like, "This feels weird." He saw it poking sideways.
Ooh.
He took his glove off, and it was just sitting there.
Dude, I cut off these 2 fingers when I was a kid. Pulled them off. I was doing donuts in a go-kart on a driveway. It started to tilt over, and I put my hands down, and they went in a sidewalk crack and pulled the tips off.
Okay, that's a great intro.
That's why my fingernails are all
They look a little different.
Really?
Yeah.
They do look a little different.
2 surgeries, and the first one attached them. The second one was to get fingernails to grow back.
You still have filling in it?
Yeah, I got feeling, and I had to have they sewed on plastic fingernails for 8 months or something. Then they grew back, dude. Isn't that wild?
What is your story, Brian?
Perfect health.
Going from I'm elite preferred, bro. I don't know. Knock on wood, dude. I don't know. Everything's working good right now. Thank God. I don't know. I still remember you telling your getting electrocuted story.
Yep.
When you were holding onto the stove or something or the microwave.
Yeah. So, my parents had a stainless steel oven.
Okay.
And a microwave on top that pulls down, and so I was just putting in cookies, right? Holding on to the microwave like we always did, just as a support. And whenever I went to pull up the oven door, it completed the circuit. And the ground was like loose.
Okay.
And I completed the circuit and locked on there. And then my mom saw me and like came and wrestled me off of it.
Off.
Did you hear this story?
Mm-mm.
So like I didn't know this is how it works, but like your nervous system is electrical.
Well,
I know you lock up. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Collapse, like you cannot get off.
So I was holding on to two things,
like a death grip.
Yeah,
and I would have just stayed there. And they even said that if my mom like grabbed my hand to try to pull it off, her muscles would have contracted.
Wow. You have to shove people off.
Shove, or the best thing would do, of course, nobody's going to take this much time, would be like a wood broomstick and like
2x4.
Probably some, but I mean, it's your kitchen.
Over the
where you're going to find that.
You're getting speared. Like you're getting off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it does. I'm not getting a broomstick.
Welcome to Marriage Monday, bro.
Oh man, welcome into the show. It's been a wild week. Wild weekend, as you can tell from some of these stories. But it's been a good time. It's been a good time coming off the hills of LAL 2024. We'll take this as far as you want to take it, Brian.
Oh man, I'm fried, dude. It's been a long 3 days. What a great 3 days. But my gosh, I'm fried.
Yeah.
I'm spent. I'm exhausted. I've given everything I've gotten for weeks now. You know, like you give it all away at Equip.
Equip starts it, yeah.
And then that just takes you down to like fumes, you know. Yeah. Then you got like kind of like 2 weeks to kind of recharge, and then you just pour it all out again. And I'm tired, bro. Like I slept like a baby last night. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. But you know, again,
in your house for the first time.
We are literally in my living room right now. This is the first podcast we've ever done in the house.
Yeah.
No way.
On the first night.
The first night. We are literally in the Fullerton Casa over here. We got our certificate of occupancy Thursday night, but then we're doing LAL, so that was Friday night, and Saturday night we stayed at the hotel with the kids, the fam, just so we're on site because there's a lot of moving parts. And then, Sunday today we're moving in and had 20 people over, and it was really, really cool, man. Yeah. Actually had a lot of help. I mean, the people that came over and helped us move. We made a couch. We made, a couple things here. People brought food, some plates, some basics, you know, and helped us move mattresses. That was actually hilarious. Felt so white trash. Pulling my one mattress out of my camper.
Pulling one out of the barn.
One out of the barn.
With ratchet straps on it.
Just ridiculous. So ridiculous right now. But we're here. It's crazy.
It's Mark beautiful. Walks in with a nice, we'll call it nice.
Yeah.
Home warming gift.
Yeah. I had to Google what it even was and how much that is. I might put it on eBay, you know, hey man, give me 80 cents on the dollar.
This will be the one podcast Mark listens to.
Yeah, right. There's been so many funny jokes and funny comments and stories from this weekend. I feel like all I've done this weekend is laugh and with people and cry with people, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not high, low, lows, but I mean celebrating wins and just crying over challenges, you know, and just building relationships. It's been such a humbling couple of days, you know, admittedly, and to being here, we're literally sitting in our house in our living room right now doing this. I think we put the couch together, and I'm wow, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, been a crazy 2024. Yeah,
coming to an end very quickly.
Yeah,
very quickly.
Not too quickly though. We got leaves to do, bro.
Yeah,
I got to recharge the bank account. Let's go.
8 weeks. You got 8 weeks.
Oh, and we're going to be busy for the next 8 weeks. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The weather looks pretty decent, 50s and sunny. That's good weather for Michigan.
Cranking.
Are you guys starting leaves?
Yeah. Yeah. We've been leaves for 3 weeks now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're starting tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of leaves on the trees. It's just been a crap last couple of months. It's been so dry.
I'm shocked yours are still holding on.
It's just weird, dude. Everything's just frozen.
The first rain you get,
they're all gone.
Yeah. They're all coming down.
Yeah. Yep. We're retooling everything tomorrow. Well, today, real time. You guys listen to the podcast. And then Tuesday, kind of 50-50. Not sure what we're doing yet. It'll be a judgment call because it's going to be potentially raining Tuesday. And we'll do some work. It just won't be production. So we'll probably rock and roll leaves Wednesday forward.
Yeah.
And my guys know we're going to pad stats as much as we can because we cannot. Was that a
somebody going up and down the road?
Crotch rocket? Damn, that's loud.
I think
I know what it is. It's up the road. He zips by once a week or two. But it's we the last 2 winters have been brutal in Michigan. Yeah. So I told the guys, I'm everybody's gotten raises and we're padding stats basically now for bonuses and a couple other things. So I don't want to leave any revenue on the table this year, obviously, and we have a lot more fall cleanup work than ever before.
That's good.
It should be a phenomenal November, and I'm like you just said, I want to pad stats and get every last dollar in to increase sales year over year. Start putting some good profit in the bank this couple months. It's gonna be good, dude. I'm pumped.
Do y'all do any mulch in the fall, or is it all spring?
No, I haven't done a mulch job since. I don't know, maybe.
I guess the snow, it would all ruin it. There's no point.
Yeah, no. I mean, some people might have you do it with a landscape enhancement or something, or finishing up a final install, but you're probably going to touch that up in the spring.
Yeah.
So you might mulch it a little bit, but not.
Because really. we do a lot of pine straw in the fall, just like prepping beds for the winter. We don't get the snow, obviously, so the beds don't get messed up. But that's a very common thing. So I guess.
No, we haven't done any mulch really since probably maybe the late August at this point.
What about you, Blake? Because you don't get as much snow.
No, but I wish we could sell it like December, January, February.
Yeah, that's when we do so
instead
much.
of like April, May when people get out and they start thinking about it. It's just a hard sell, dude. Because nobody's thinking about it. They want to go inside and stay warm, you know?
Yeah.
And so, that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, like marketing ways of just like, hey, discount now versus April or May or whatever verbiage.
Were we talking about that the same time last year or in the winter when we were down in Orlando?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because you were talking about some of these strategies to move a couple 100 yards of mulch before the season starts.
Like I would give a quote-unquote discount.
Yeah.
If they did it in January when we're all sitting around,
there twiddling thumbs.
I'd go hump some mulch to, keep money coming in.
Never heard that one before.
What's
Never
that?
heard mulching. Yeah, nobody
Humping mulch. No.
Humping mulch.
Never heard that one.
Here we are, baby.
A lot of things you're gonna hear today from Blake that you've maybe never heard before. What this whole weekend, man? What's your takeaway? What's your? I mean, I already know.
Do you want to know my honest truth?
No, because we want to get more people there next year.
All right, my honest truth in a positive way is, man, I feel like we all have a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
that's an understatement.
You know what I'm saying? Like
from the speakers, because of what the speakers shared.
Let me just tell you this: these guys that shared and are really leading the industry, dude, every day is perfectly planned out, scheduled, and they know exactly what to do. I asked Mark Bradley last night. I said, so everybody's pumped, right, at an event. But Monday, dude, when I wake up
today,
what do I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he says, get on your calendar.
Yeah.
Like you need to have it shouldn't be what are you doing tomorrow or in 2 days. It should be it's already there planned out. You know what you're doing.
Mark literally knows what he's doing in a year from now.
Yeah.
Like he could go to November the 4th, 2025, and he will tell you what he's doing that day.
Well, he told me, he goes, where do you want to be in 25 years? And that's going to tell you what to do Monday morning. Mm-hmm. And I go, dude, it's something I've never thought about, right? Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you 98% of us haven't thought about.
Yeah.
For sure.
What was your takeaway?
I don't know. I think I'm a little bit different breed in the name of what I've been trying to do all at once with the house build.
Yeah.
I doubt probably 1 in 100 people are trying to build a home this year, or just broadly speaking.
Yeah.
So my goal is actually a little different this year, was stay married, be a good dad, finish up the house, and give my guys the resources they need to succeed. That was my 4 things.
Yeah.
You don't have to press me to know what my goals were this year. My goal for the company was to sell and equip, sell, work, equip the guys, because I still wanted to grow. You know what I mean? So we should be up 10 to 15%, maybe 20% by the end of the year. But I knew I still had to sell and keep work coming in because I still wanted to grow. But I really wanted to spend a lot of time teaching and training and educating the guys on us basically trying to prep for 3 crews next year. You know what I mean? So what I got out of the event was really I just trying to love on every single person that was there. I wasn't trying to really learn a bunch of stuff because I know kind of my next couple of steps, because I've been doing this for the last 12 months with Mark and getting some good conversations with him and some game plans. But it was just really even Mark was like, dude, he's like, if you try to grow to $1 million this year, you're going to get divorced.
Yeah.
It's just practical. I hope that's, candid like conversation with folks, but it's like you can't do but so much stuff in life. I don't care how good you are, so it wasn't exactly like the year for us to go from 375 last year to 900 grand this year and build a custom home. Like there's just, if somebody did it, hey, we need to get you on the podcast so you can tell us what you did. But for me, it was just stay married, have a blossoming marriage, of course, not just stay married, quote unquote. Be an effective dad, love on people, just grow the content, and just make sure that, like, the live event was just a huge success, So we're primed for growth for next year. Next year's where we hope to pivot this next couple of weeks forward and really start trying to catch our stride for growth.
Yeah, I think it was a good wrap up to, and maybe we'll talk through when we switch over to your show here in a minute about some specific we'll hit on some speakers. You don't get it all in the podcast, guys. That's why you got to go to the events. But maybe hit on a few top things that you took away to get you to come next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall it puts a good cap on the year that we've had this conversation many times. This year I feel like the overall consensus is I see a shift finally happening with people like actually wanting to grow. Like they want to, it's not just like staying stagnant anymore. They really want to grow. They're excited about it. The energy in the room all day on Saturday was amazing. And the mastermind session was great. Heard great things from both Mark's and Jeff's classes. It's really cool just to see like people are finally like truly getting on board with what they can, like they're opening their eyes to their potential.
Oh, I'll piggyback on that. I think people are getting clarity and they're getting the strategy. You know what I mean?
They're getting the how-to.
It is actually super important. The how-tos are super important. And not even like the macro picture, although that's important. And that's why you have guys like Sam Gemblin and Mark Bradley and many others. But one of my favorite lines, even from today and yesterday, of course, from Sam was, "What's the next right thing? Like, what's your next right thing now?" Right? And you were just talking about that. You have to have your 25-year plan, right? But that's going to dictate your next right thing now, which is what you're going to do tomorrow. And I think a lot of people are really starting to search that out. Well, other than just the rah-rah or just, hey, what mower do I buy? Or what do you think about sharpening lawnmower blades, as we often joke? But I think a lot of people are primed for growth in that regard.
What I felt more, especially today in the smaller mastermind groups, but just overall, I feel like people at LAL really wanted to go from $100,000 to $300,000 company to like $1 million and up. Which is a huge shift in what I see on social media. I mean, to be honest, like people that everybody watches on YouTube and Instagram and, whatever we do, it's like, it's in a fairly easy to get to 100,000, but it's extremely easy to get like stunned there, right? Like a ceiling.
Yeah.
Like you just can't
cap out right there.
A cap out. Yeah. And I felt like all of the questions and a lot of the speakers were speaking on, dude, how are we going to go to the next level? Because if you want to make more money or have more freedom or whatever goals you have in life, they're probably going to come around growing your business.
Yeah.
Like more opportunities for your family and things like that. And so I just felt like this new motivation, and until somebody says it is possible and then gives you a roadmap.
Sure.
We just think, I mean, if we just cut a couple more lawns, this week, and it's like, it's more of it's a larger strategy than just trying to cut one or two more lawns.
Well, I love what you just said there, because that was what Sam talked about this whole morning, basically, was he goes, there's a 80, 15, and 5, right? And he goes, most of the audience and us even in the masterclass, revenue-wise or company size, fit an 80% mold of what most people accomplish in the green industry. He goes, now the other end of the spectrum, the 5%, are, what was it, like $3 million and above?
Yeah, like 3 to 10, and above.
3 to 5, but like, the 10s, the 15, the 20s, the Corey Ballards, the Troy Clogs, right? He goes, I'm not trying to get you there, because that's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But he goes, the 15% of the companies in the green industry doing and I forget again the numbers. I guess let's just say 350 to 3 million.
5 to 3.
5 to 3 million.
5, yeah.
That's a good quantity. Like he goes, that's what I want to focus, helping you guys get from the 80% to the 15%. Because then things turn, then opportunity opens up, then time freedom, financial independence. Having a team of 10 or 25 people or up to 50 people, right? Like that is a totally different conversation. Like we're not trying to get you to Troy Clog, 20 million or 15 million, whatever. But there's a lot of opportunity for you to go from 80 to 100 or, there's a couple guys in the class this morning that had $300,000, a year side hustle.
Yeah.
And they're debating going full time. And, they're, again, primed for growth to go to a $750,000 company next year with not a lot of tweaks, just 1 or 2 key changes, mindset, and maybe some activity. And like you said, some strategy. And you're right there. And there's a lot of work that has to get done. I'm not going to oversimplify it, right? But it's really cool to just see people getting traction.
Well, the problem is we all know this as a business owner. It's fairly lonely. Like you're going to go back to your own business, your own life, and it's not like you're going to have hundreds of people around you motivating you, right? And so you almost don't even know that it's possible until you hear it,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Especially when you're home. Like, if you're not in an area where you have, like-minded entrepreneurs in your circle at home,
yeah,
it is very tough. It can get very lonely. It can get very, easy to just be like, well, I've maxed out. Like,
do you guys have anybody like that back at home?
What?
Like a peer group or a guy or like a buddy that's like a running buddy, maybe, if you will.
You want to know the honest truth? I have a Facebook group that I've invited. Like, if I meet anybody at the gas station, right, local, I add them to my group, like a Kansas City lawn care.
Oh, okay.
And this summer, I tried to plan a
meetup,
like a little meetup, but it wasn't like to be cool. It was like, dude, let's meet each other. I don't do hardscaping. Let's meet hardscapers, and you can meet all the lawn care guys, right? It was purely just, dude, let's meet because we can all help each other. And, dude, a few people came. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just funny. It's like,
out of what, 30 in the group probably?
No, I have like 130, I think.
Holy crap. Wow.
And I'm like,
Blink.
Did I not tell you? Yeah, exactly. Blink. Coming soon. Brian, did I not tell you this past week before I came to LAL? I said, dude, I'm coming. Ears open. Like, dude, I'm busy. I just had a kid 2 weeks ago. My wife needs help.
Your wife had a kid.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, I have a new baby.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I want to be home. Did I not tell you that? Anywhere. I'd rather be at home with my kids and my family. But I came to this event, ears open, remotivated, and now I have a clear, I have actionable steps to take Monday. You know what I'm saying? To better their life, to give me more freedom, to give us more opportunities. And so it's like, if you don't get into these rooms, you're just like, you feel like you're in a box when you just stay in your business, right? All the time. Because there's not a lot of people around you that are openly sharing,
right?
Even if they are successful, openly sharing, like in a setting like this.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's tough. Like, it is, the value to an event like this is guys are all across the country, right? So you're not direct competitors. They can share more than you can share with what you're going to do at your meetup at home, right? Like, because at the end of the day, we're all friends, right? We're not competition, but you are competition. You're not going to go out here and tell you, like, every little detail, every little secret, every little site that you're bidding on. Like, you're not going to tell that stuff to your literally in-city companies. Now, that's not to say don't make relationships with them.
Yeah, but to be fair, too, like, you can, some people do. I mean, I've talked to Troy about stuff. 2 minutes down the road from him, I've taken sites from Troy,
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, great job. You're a better sales guy than my sales guy. Good job. You deserve it.
But different levels, though. Like, Troy's at a different level than you are.
Yeah,
He's doing different things. Like,
yeah.
you're both hustling at $200,000. Like, you're fighting over, at the end of the day, you're like, this feeds my family. I get this account, I feed my family. I love you. We're bros.
Yeah.
We'll go out to dinner, but, like, this is my account.
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
Like, and
sure.
so that's what I mean by that. And this event allows, any event really that you come to that's in one location where people come in across the country, it allows you to go deeper like that. And you just have people that are willing to give. You have people that are, like, just willing to give. And that's, I think I've mentioned this to you, like, Hormozy talks about, he said this one time in a reel, and it caught my attention hard. I've thought of it ever since then. He never says give back. He always just says give. And he's like, what did I take from the world? Like, what have I taken? I'm just giving. Like, people give to give. I consume, and I give it back. I give it out. Like, I'm not giving back anything. And people come into this event. Mark Bradley having this conversation last night. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just giving. Like, I'm just in a giving mood now. Like, that's what I enjoy doing. It's what my life's purpose is at this point."
What gets you about the giving back part? Like you're taking, like you profited off of something, or what do you mean?
Yeah. I think what Hormozy says in a sense, and I resonate with. I'm not gonna repeat it as well as he did. And I've searched to find this video because he talked more in depth about it. I can't find it. If it ever resurfaces, I'll document it. But he was just saying, like, the giving back is hinting toward like it makes it sound like you took something in a negative connotation.
Oh, okay.
Like I took something I didn't deserve, or took something in a wrong way, and so do with that what you may.
Yeah, sure.
It's just the principle of, like, these people are just here to give. That is simply what they're doing at the end of the day. They're just giving.
Yeah.
And I think that when people receive that with open arms and take action on it, the thing is you got to take action. You can't, like, we talked about this literally just recently. Don't come to these things and go home and be the same. Especially not year over year over year over year. Take action, change your life, change your company.
I want to tell you one more thing. And I know we keep going back to this, some of these certain conversations, but just eye-openers. But Mark explained something in a way that I've never heard before. Because sometimes, let's say you talk to somebody with a $5 million company, and you're like, that's what I want. I'm at 100,000, and I want that.
I knew you were going to
like, what can I do tomorrow? I want to fight. It's not going to happen tomorrow, and it's not going to happen this year, and it's not going to happen next year, right? But you have to do certain things that build a foundation so you can grow. And Mark said, like, if you wanted to get into real estate, right, you need to learn real estate. So the foundation building today is reading books. Next year is, taking extra steps to start buying houses and flipping houses. But it's not just get super motivated today. It doesn't happen tomorrow, so you just go back to normal.
Or super motivated today and make an uneducated decision tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the other side of that as well.
Yeah. And I notice in myself, this is my issue that I have to work out. Super motivated. I can't do it all tomorrow. And then problem. You go back to your baseline normal in your business. And that's just... So, again, if you don't plan out things, if you don't have a clear roadmap, then it just... You get super pumped, and then you go back to normal, You
guys are good, man.
Brian's just pondering. I don't know if he agrees with what we're saying, or he's like, y'all are idiots. I've known this for 10 years.
Nothing like that ever. Nothing like that ever. I have said 100 times before and 100 times more. Like, everything around me is wet paint. Like, I know what I need to do. I believe I know what to do. I know what to do, but that doesn't mean everything tomorrow could not, change on a dime.
Yeah.
100%. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. It's going to be a good next couple of years.
I can't read you right now. Do you want to talk a little bit about speaker lineup? Do you want to talk about the event, or do you want to just?
I'm down.
Take it where you want to go.
Well, I think for some context, this is our 6th year doing this thing, and somebody asked me, "What do you think about the event? Like, are you proud of how the event went?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said. Was this a good one for you, quote unquote? And I said, like, I don't know any other way to say it, but I'm like, it's the best one yet.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, I don't know if it is, but I just feel like it is because I come into this thing learning phenomenal amounts of information. The feedback I get from folks about the takeaways, I'm very like a people pleaser personality. So I'm like, not looking for praise or anything necessarily like that. I'm looking for, does that person light up? Are they enjoying their self? Are they enjoying the time here? Wait, I had a really good time here. Really? Awesome. Man, this is changing my life. Why? Well, I learned this, and this, which led to this, and this, and that's what I need to do on Monday. Awesome. Like, that's what I'm looking for, right? Like that kind of stuff. And if I had to gauge I guess the what would you say, like the success of what I think the event would be, it would be based on like how many people are coming up to you or all these conversations we're having and people saying, I got something out of it. And I don't know, unless you're literally deaf or we're in like the bathroom the whole time. I don't know anybody that I had bumped into that was just foaming at the mouth talking about how much stuff they got out of the event.
Yeah.
Not because of me. For real. Listen, like obviously, not because of me. I'm just saying like we just happen to host the event. And I say this in obvious humility, but it's like that's how good the speakers were this year. That's how dialed in they were this year. Like that's how much effort. I really think we spent a lot of extra time on the front end being intentional with the content we wanted to share this year. And again, me just maybe trying to orchestrate that for the speakers. But the speakers themselves were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And people are like, well, how good can it be? If you weren't there, I can't articulate it to you. You have to go hear, see, and feel. And if you were there, you're like, yeah, bro, best one ever. Best one ever.
It's been, what was it, probably 8 hours of the day. And after a speaker, everyone in the room stood up.
Yeah.
Clapping, cheering. Everybody's like probably pretty tired. Like we're in it's a long day, a lot of information.
Yeah.
And everybody in the room stands up
unanimously, like one time.
Like, dude,
for Mark.
Yeah.
Like,
standing ovation.
Dude.
For real.
That's
for like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
it was a good one.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a little up and down. Like
the amount of stuff that Mark said and the way he said it and the dude, it was like Braveheart stuff, all right? Almost. I'm like, it's like it was phenomenal. And I'm like, this people are like, well, I don't know, man. I'm already motivated. I'm like, shut up, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about. Like, and
you can't, dude. You can't motivate yourself
well,
that much.
okay, so here's what I like. This is the kind of stuff I appreciate and I live for. Sam Gembel saying, I don't know how you don't have 5,000 people here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I have a photo on my dream board in the camper behind my iMac with a screen of the Jumbotron at Little Caesars Arena with the Entrepreneur Academy's logo on it with the bottom bowl filled up with 5,000 people. And, that we can't crack, 500 people at this thing 6 years deep with 80,000 green industry professional businesses and, 3 million people in the labor force. And then you hear the stuff that Sam and Mark and Pat and Ken, with Local Roots, what all these folks are sharing, Jeff Joyner and so many more. And the up and coming panel, there's 6-7 guys there that had 50 to 300, 500, 600,000. Xavier had a $3 million business. Like, how could you not want to be plugging into that environment and learning from these people? How do we not have 5,000 people here?
Yeah.
Is kind of like my challenging question to myself.
I always think that when you go to Equip, like there were 25,000 attendees this year, and it's a fraction. It's a fraction of what's in this industry.
Yeah.
And there was not even a percentage of that at an event like this.
For real.
That you spend the same amount of money on arguably your trip cost to go to Equip as you do here. You're going to pay a little bit more ticket price. It's ridiculously cheap, though.
Kyle DeRosa came up to me. He goes, just so you know, he's like, every year, the event's $200-$300. Let's say $500. Let's just say $1,000 all in. But he said every year my $300 ticket has netted me a $500,000 growth in my business.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, like that's phenomenal.
Yeah,
feedback.
Let's do the math on that.
I was gonna say I'm not, mental math over here. I'm like, that's a good percentage return.
Yeah,
and that's just phenomenal. So
I mean, even the conversations, not even the speakers is one thing, but a bonus is just like the conversations you have with people in the halls or at dinner. Like, it's just such an open community. Like, I'm pretty sure you after dinner last night, Jeremiah, said like, dude, this is like a $20,000 conversation. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
$50,000.
I would pay. People would pay insane money to hear what we hear.
Funny story. This is like related, kind of unrelated, but a little tangent. Somebody came up to me. I forget who it was at this point. I apologize. My brain's fried. But the guy comes up to me. He goes, he goes, proud of the event? I go, yeah. I guess, yeah, dude, it's going good. He goes, who would have thought that this would have all came together with you doing reviews in your mom's driveway on a folding table? talking about leaf blowers.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
No shit. No way, for real. That's for real.
funny.
That's how fried my brain. That's how.
That's funny.
That's how fried my brain is, bro.
Can you believe all this happens?
That's good stuff.
And you were making a video about a VR 600 or
Yeah,
something.
for real. Reading the label on the side, where the little kid has a Tykes little Power Wheel thing, down the street next to me with the plastic tires on the asphalt, and I'm waiting for a quiet 3 minutes to do the next section of this little video. Like I have any idea what I'm doing here. Yeah. That was so funny that was you. That's how fried and tired I am, bro. But it totally, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. And then the stuff that Mark was sharing, the stuff that he gave away, it's just exclusive, I guess, to the event. I mean, the guy, the stuff that he gave away on stage, you guys know,
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
you're literally.
If you missed the event, you missed it. Sorry, bud.
The deal of a lifetime.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. I'm on so many different things, and I'm just up there, and I'm like, this guy's losing money being here. Like, why? Like, how? Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't have the words to articulate how thankful I am. I literally text him. I'm like a paragraph. I'm like, dude, I've never seen generosity like with what you're doing right now, ever, anything. Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty philanthropic, whatever kind of dude with a lot of my content. We're a galaxy away from the generosity of Mark Bradley and the stuff he's trying to do in the industry. And when he was getting on a rant, dude, and getting all fired up, I was like, oh my God, dude, I'll follow this dude in the war. Let's go. It was just so, it was thick. It was thick. So I don't know. I
giving and serving.
Yeah.
Giving and serving.
Yeah.
I think I've been to 4 of these, probably 4 or 5 of these in other events, Equip and, some other.
You shared at the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good.
And I think you say the best one, I say the best one, but I think I got so much out of it because you almost have to come here super vulnerable and open up and really look in the mirror because dude, people with a couple $100,000 business, things are going good. You got food on the table. You can go on a vacation, but you want something more. But some of us we all have egos, right? And you're all like, man, I don't want to be looked upon. I'm a grown man, and it's you have to open up, be vulnerable, and really tackle the issues that you're having. You're not at a $2 million company for a reason.
Sure.
It doesn't just happen. Just keep mowing more lawns.
The company we deserve.
Yeah. It doesn't just magically come up if you just mow a couple more yards, right? Yep. These guys didn't build companies because of that. It's all strategic. And so to be vulnerable and to say, man, I know what the issues I have now, and I have to change. Because if you don't change, whatever you did this year is going to happen next year. And the year after that, and you're going to look back in 10 years, and it's not going to change. If you just keep doing what you're doing. It's impossible.
Dude,
or am I wrong?
Brian
actually, that's completely wrong advice. No, I'm just kidding, dude.
Keep doing what you're doing. Then.
Sounds good, Blake. Got it all figured out, bud. One of those. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. The show, the event, obviously is a little bit more than. It's taken on a kind of a role of its own. It's like its own thing. You know what I mean? And we said that even last year. There's so many connections made, so many people that are just friends, family, and so much more, and peer groups and small groups and friends and friendships, and all this mess. And it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Never would have thought, you know what I mean? Kind of a deal 5-6 years ago. We did the best we could, but to see what it's turning into today, because of how much people put into it. Pat Murray and Ken Deemer, phenomenal dudes. I could talk about them for a whole nother hour. They were just, so well spoken, so well articulated, light bulbs going off, the amount of people writing things down in the notebooks. Lamont Harrison, right? A lot of folks know Lamont, and a really good buddy of all of ours. And I saw him this morning before the masterminds kicked off, and he's all in a panic and a frantic. And I said, dude, what's going on? He goes, dude, I lost my notebook. And I'm like, well, hey, no big deal. We'll find it. It's I'm sure it's around here somewhere. It probably just got packed up or something like that. And the look of just terror that he didn't have it. And I was like, dude, what's going on? Everything okay? He goes, I have 10 pages of notes. He goes, I need my notebook. And you could just tell, like, the dude was living off of, like, a prayer on that notebook. And I'm like, this is a priority for me now, too. I call my mom. I call her Bethany, our assistant. I call everybody. I'm like, we got to find this guy's notebook. Found it. Thank Jesus, all this stuff. But, like.
Where was it?
I think it was actually, like, just mixed in at the table.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Simple, but,
awesome.
Found it.
Awesome.
But, like, dude, you could just tell. He's like, no, dude, like, I'm learning so much today. Yeah. Like, and that.
I saw a good fire out of him this year.
Yeah, that just means the world. You know what I mean?
Like, if you think that's silly, I hated school.
Mm-hmm.
I never read a book. I hated taking notes, all of it, right? But I took 18 pages of notes at LAL.
Mm-hmm.
Like gold stuff. I'm not just writing down. I'm not in school, right? I don't. Right. There's no limit.
Oh, yeah. I could scroll for a minute on mine.
I mean, I was like, my hand was hurting, bro. Like,
wow.
That much stuff. Because you can't just remember it all, right?
Right.
But I mean, that's how important I really believe this stuff was. I've had the best year over year for the last 4 years of my life. And I came here today and my hand's hurting. Like there's so much to learn no matter where you are.
Right.
Like we heard over and over, the speakers never stop learning. Never stop learning. You think these guys aren't reading books still, no matter what point they are in life?
Well, and to add, and that's the obvious, right? That's the elephant in the room. As you're growing, you're now faced with a new level of everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like the problems at $100,000 business aren't the same at 3, and 3 at 5, and 5 at $1 million, and so on and so forth, right? So as you're growing and pouring it all out there and evolving, now you come in here, instead of just being a cup that's full, right? Your cup is depleted, and now you're looking to get filled back up, and you have 18 pages of notes to pour out into your company and your people, for obviously the next 6, 12, 18 months.
Yeah.
And that's the idea, but if you're not growing, like Jeremiah said earlier, if you're not growing, you're just going to have hallway conversations and hang out with your friends. And it's like, dude, you got to grow. You got to pour it out there. Don't just be, an asshole. I heard somebody say it once. Don't just be an asshole, like pour it out. Like, don't just ask for all these tips and advice. Go implement it, pour it all out there. And that way you can pour stuff back in your cup here. Then when you come back the same time next year. Yeah.
It's good. Man, it's good. It's good. It's solid stuff. I'm excited. I agree with all of it. I think that it's going to be a good year ahead, a good ending of 2024. 25 is going to be good. You got the masterminds, right? Mark talked about masterminds.
Guys, yeah, we're not done with the season, bro. Like
no, we got 8 weeks left.
I'm like a third of the way through my busy season here. We did Equip. We did LAL. There's 4 master classes. I do have how I plan to go to all 4 with some different opportunities available there. But I told folks, like, if you're not going to a mastermind with Mark Bradley, it's got my endorsement for real, for what it's worth, and I know yours as well. Should what? But they can use my promo code Brian when they sign up.
Oh, that was such a good transition there. Well, we're gonna make sure that one gets edited out, folks.
Make him do some work tonight at 10 o'clock at night. He's got a plane ride at 3 a.m, but 4 a.m. When you did that thing with Caleb Allman,
that was funny.
Oh my God, it's got to be the funniest edit of the year. Bro.
He doesn't have that one on a soundboard though.
No, so. Did you hear this when he did this thing?
No.
Caleb Allman plugged his code for Element on one of their shows. Is that what it was, right?
Yeah.
And Jeremiah, like, clearly in post-production, like on his phone voice memo, just goes, Growing Green 50 or whatever, and you just hear it like chop up.
Because it's literally Caleb just
promoting his stuff.
It's Caleb's voice. Go ahead and go use code, and it's me just coming in with Jeremiah. And then it's back to Caleb again.
It was so good. It was the most brutal edit ever.
Oh, it was terrible, but it was good.
But it was so funny. It was classic.
Yeah, it was good.
Be on the right side of history, right?
You do have masterminds coming up. Don't miss those. Don't miss those. It's an amazing value, an amazing opportunity. They're in 4 locations. Mark announced a lot of new stuff coming in 2025.
I'm nervous now he's going to do that edit later,
Oh, just wait.
I know.
Just wait. It'll be good.
I know I'm toast, so.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Are you going to the Dallas one? Or
I'm up in the air. I haven't decided.
Like you're flying, or what do you mean up in the air?
I do have to fly. Whichever one I go to, I got to fly. So.
Well, I'm curious if he does a encore, like a winter tour.
Those are going to change. They're going to be more focused towards the Leanscaper side. I believe.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think the content's going to be similar, but it's going to be branded differently.
Is that right?
That's the way I've received it.
That makes sense, though. That makes sense.
So
through the transition.
Correct.
Interesting.
But yeah, so we got 4 coming up. You got Chicago, Dallas,
Boston,
Detroit. I thought about coming here again, but I would have to leave the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the way it works out, and that's the busiest freaking travel holiday of the year.
Oh,
it's
right.
$1,000.
No,
one way.
It's a lot
for a ticket. You leave on Monday, $190. Like, it's crazy the difference.
What time can you get in on Monday?
I honestly thought about just coming in late Monday and being like, I'll get here for half a day Monday.
Even if you're here at 8 a.m. and Detroit's 25 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
DCW.
So we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. But the options are, you got 4 options. Get to one of them because everything, like, it's not an LMN pitch. Trust me, it's definitely not. It is grow your business, change your life, change your future, change your family.
Chicago would be good, though, too. It's a cheap airport to fly into.
Yeah.
You know,
there's a lot of good options for anybody. Like, anybody that has a major airport to go out of, you can get to Chicago.
$150.
You can get to Boston pretty easy.
Boston's a little bit more expensive most of the time, but if you're coming from like Midwest or down south, Chicago's
here, easy.
Yeah. Or was it Midway? Midway.
We go into Midway. Coming here, we go into Midway every time.
It's not an expensive flight.
Yeah.
So the thing I feel about all of these, like, everybody's busy. Everybody like feels like they could be doing something else, but until you're in the room and you're like, dude, my world's exploding. Like, your mind just opens up. Like, the money you're going to spend to get there, wherever, LAL or a mastermind or whatever, it's like...
Oh, it's out. It's ridiculous.
Dude, I was sitting there last night. I'm like, dude, I can't even believe that it would even be a question.
Yeah.
Of, like, if I should book a plane ticket, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, dude.
If not even just for the knowledge, just for the relationship building.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
that's what I've said from day one.
I mean, like, literally, dude, I was laughing with people last night for 3 hours straight, like, literally about to pee our pants with the amount of laughter that we were having. Like, Pat Murray goes, and both Pat and Ken came up this morning to me at the breakout sessions. We were talking before I jumped in there with Sam, and I go, hey, dude, I was like, hey, I had a really good dinner last night, man, with you guys. That was a fun time. And they're both like, I literally don't know the last time I've laughed that much, and that loud, and that deeply, or whatever you want to call it, like
just pure enjoyment, like
pure laughter, like that much as an adult. I was like, yeah, dude, like we were telling really funny stories.
And there's so many people that have that, like, there's 300 people there, like, plus minus.
Yeah.
Sponsors, people hanging out, friends, family, people that don't go in the event that are still here.
Yeah.
Like, everyone goes to dinner with people. Everyone hangs out. Like, everyone's got a story like that.
Yeah.
And you can't put a price on relationships, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And even me saying, like, oh, it's $1,000 to get here after Thanksgiving for that mastermind,
it'd be worth it.
It would be worth it,
right?
100%. Like, especially if you have not heard Mark speak at all, you've never been in front of him, you've never been in front of a mastermind, heard him here at LAL, like, $1,000 is nothing, guys. Right. Promise.
I paid $1,000 coming here.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
it's awesome.
It will be worth it. It's what we're talking about here. Talking about the home, like, overages and things. You go over on some things now. You look back on that in 5 years. You look back at that in a year, and you're like, "Yeah, that's the best $5,000 I ever spent."
100%.
Like, it hurts in the moment. We're going into winter. It's $1,000. You have people come to these events, man. This is the last $500 I got in my bank account.
Sure,
we better get something out of it.
Yeah.
But dude, you go and make 200,000 more next year. It's like, what's the question? You know?
Yeah.
If you take action, that's the thing. If you actually implement these things, because they're not gonna let you leave without having action steps in place.
Yeah,
it's up to you whether or not you're gonna do anything with it. They're gonna lay it out there for you.
And dude, I can tell you, there's a few people here that, dude, they're gonna keep you accountable. Dude, they're gonna ask you next year where you at.
Sam's group.
I'm telling you,
everybody in the group.
We finished up our masterminds with where we're gonna be next year.
Yeah.
And Sam's like, cool. And I want you guys to email
check
all
back.
that. Yeah.
And that's almost like a real kick in the butt.
You know, that's a higher level breakout session Sunday, but that's Big Boy Club, I call it. And I love it.
It's called accountability, guys. Like,
that's right.
Freaking Get your act together. Stop acting like we go. I can't get going. It's too late for that.
We got time.
Get your act together. Stop acting like it's just like menial. Like, oh, it's your freaking life you're talking about. It's your family. It's your generations of people behind you that you're talking about, like changing right now.
Yeah, because it's easy to go back Monday, bro, and just go back to your business.
You push
the changes are tough. They're not easy stuff, or everybody would have $1 million company.
Yeah. You push. I think the trap that people fall into is you push that day-to-day button. You just keep pushing. You never.
It's survival.
Yeah.
It's just the truth. It's survival mode versus thriving. That's the reality of it. And if you just try to not die, like Sam said, as a reptile, then imagine a reptile every day. All it's thinking about is just not dying.
Yeah.
But if you're a human, and you're stuck with that reptile brain, and every day you wake up just trying to like not die.
What kind of life is that?
What kind of life is that? It's not very effective. If your job and business is just like not really like, upset the apple cart, like that's not growth. That's not being intentional with your future.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, that's how it was every winter for me. I mean, I think we've all went through that. Like,
oh, sure.
Dude, it was just survival, bro. Mm-hmm. And then you're so like drained or motivated. Bank account drained, motivated in the springtime because you're tired of being broke. But it's like,
that's a rat wheel.
Dude, I was on that rat wheel for years, man.
Mm-hmm.
What broke you out of it?
Trying to take my business to the next level and make more money. And
what's the next level? At that point
was try to have more year-round services, try to make more money so I can have more money for the wintertime and have other revenue, like income streams, whether that's extra services in my business or what have you, so we can kind of not quit working for basically half the year sometimes,
Yeah. One thing I would encourage a lot of you to do going into next year, I wanted to get this in this morning, but we couldn't. Because it was a very common thing, talking about winter work, keeping guys on payroll, things like that. I highly encourage you to budget your expenses over the course of 9 or 10 months. Like, don't bank on that income to be coming in those 3 months. Anything you have come in there, awesome, great. Add to it, add profit. But don't sit there, and here's the thing. If you're not running some type of software, some type of CRM that's going to help you budget, going to help you track these expenses, then you're not going to know this stuff. You're not going to know how much you need to recoup in 10 months to cover your 2 down months. And that's the thing. People are just like, well, I hope I have money at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be the case. There's plenty of ways for you to get around that now.
Yes, sir.
It's good. It's good.
This dude.
What? I'm listening. You're saying good things.
This is your show.
This is my show?
I thought we were on your show.
We transitioned to Brian's show a long time ago.
Let's do another show. We'll do another show right now. We'll do one for my show. This is your show. You can. You're the one dropping the nuggets.
Podcast. There we are.
Yeah, the Brian's Lawn Maintenance podcast is up next.
All right, go over to the Brian's Lawn Maintenance podcast. Never heard of her, but go give her a shot.
That joke about profit, never heard of her.
Yeah,
Sam never heard that.
No,
so we were at the master class. I said that. Yeah. He started laughing like uncontrollably weird. So he's like, "That's a good one. I've never heard that one before." I'm like, "Shut up."
That's daily in my life.
Yeah, I was like, either you got really good people skills, or how have you not heard that one?
Yeah.
He's like, "Profit, never heard of her." He goes, "That's so good. I'm going to use that." He's so genuine, bro. He's a genuinely good dude. Like, that's why I love hanging around with him.
He's just like pure hearted.
He's like, what's his line? Like, with Flint, he's like, if the
lead in the water doesn't kill you, the lead in the bullets will.
He's got like he's got his like go-to 20 shtick jokes, and he's like still getting through them all like with our audience, So he says all these funny jokes. And then he's on stage like talking. He's like, "They got little baby reptiles." He goes, "I don't know what that is. I'm sure there's a word for it." We're just laughing. And Pat Murray goes, "They're called hatchlings." And so we're Googling it. There's so many funny like little quirk moments like that. I don't know. It was good.
Got to be here to experience, guys.
That's right.
I appreciate you listening to the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back Wednesday, Friday. We're going to have some good ones lined up for you here this week. Finish the year strong. 8 weeks left. Get to a mastermind. finish the year out on a high note. If it's been tough, I understand it. Everyone goes through trouble and trials, but finish out strong. What are you giggling about over there?
It's a jungle here, bro.
Just a little
jungle. It's a jungle marriage. It's a jungle here on Marriage Monday
with 3 males.
Welcome to the jungle. We should start breaking out in song, right? It's after 10:30. It starts getting weird. Blake knows.
Dude, I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
When you're super
He's
tired,
on the
I'm
edge.
pumped, dude.
He's on the edge.
I'm so pumped.
The energy, like it's like a supernova. It implodes on itself, but it comes back like even brighter.
You have to get through the downturn.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like I got to turn into a black hole, but then it's like a new star is born. So here we go.
Yeah. Blake, where can we find you?
At BB Lawn Care KC. If you want a yearly podcast, the B&B Lawn Care podcast.
Yearly being one a year. 365 days of shows.
Brian, where can we find you?
On the Brian's Lawn Maintenance Podcast. Worldwide.
Where's that at?
iTunes most of the time.
The BLM podcast, folks.
Mostly in your phone if you click listen or subscribe.
Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Brian's on maintenance.
We're hanging
all
in
the
there.
things.
Most things Brian's Lawn. Yeah, if you don't like me, leave a hater comment. That works too. I need the algorithm to keep boosting me, but we love you guys. So, holla back.
All right, see you folks.
We got the fun again.